Hey, good people. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Just Tara, Navigating Life, Health, and Finance. Now, you see me, no makeup on, fresh face. Yeah, what you see is what you get. So, some days I may actually put on a little gloss and give you a little razzle dazzle, but until then, it's Just Tara. My lane within the financial literacy space is focusing on life insurance, Medicare, specifically Medicare Advantage, some health and dental supplements, as well as estate planning. And I also help implement electronic revocable trusts. And within those trusts, you also get wills and power of attorneys and medical directives, and you get those set up as well. So I'm able to help with that. I'm not going to sit here and kind of run through my resume with you. You can, check those details out in the bio. But even though I do run a business, my goal for this page is not for business. It's for education. What I'm trying to do is at least add to the conversation or carry that conversation forward for all topics that are related to financial literacy, as well as other topics that I've either personally experienced or I know people who personally gone through. And some of those topics vary, from one space to the other. They're not all financial. And the biggest thing is I am a Black woman. So that's really the only perspective I can give or I can speak on. So this is not right now. Until I grow, we'll see where, this YouTube channel takes me. Right now, it's just going to be me and you chatting it up. But later on, it's supposed to be short form. But later on, if we need to expand and bring in some more voices, we'll do that. And we'll see, how this grows and how I can further the conversation. So why just Tara? Well, I used to think I'm just Tara and that nobody wants to hear what I have to say. Or maybe what I have to say may not be worth listening to. But I've lived, I've learned, I've gained some wisdom, and she don't have those problems no more. So this is just Tara, giving it to you raw, uncut. So buckle up. And like I said, I want to talk about all the things, right? So one of the first things I want to get into Black maternal health, right? That's big. There's just not enough research, so I still want to explore those topics. I also want to talk about infertility and IVF. I want to talk about endometriosis, Team Endo over here. That includes, PCOS and fibroids. I want to get into all of that. I also want to dive into book reviews, maybe for the smaller authors that have not made it big or still local like me on Amazon and trying to expand. But I want to be able to do my little part. Even though I don't have a big platform, I still want to elevate those voices and give those authors their opportunity to shine, as well as, give them their flowers while they're here. So I do plan on doing some book reviews on some independent authors. So if you want me to review your book, let a sister know, right? So, and I also, I'm military. If you don't know me, military is life, right? So I grew up military, Army brat. I'm also a military member, and I want to get into those conversations as being a Black female in the military, as well as having to be the spouse to a military service member. So that's really a big topic that I do want to focus on as well. So if you know me, I try to get to the point, wrap it up. I'm a straight shooter that way. But again, my goal here is to not provide true long form, at least not often. But again, we'll see what happens in the future. I'm not going to claim that. I'm just going to claim abundance. But please, I hope to be able to share some knowledge with you, break bread with you. I also want to be able to make sure that I educate you, give you some tools to actually take back to your family, take back for yourself to do further research, or either just lend a better support ear or better support system to those being affected by these issues that I'm going to be covering during my stay here on YouTube. So thank you again for joining me on this journey of Just Tara, navigating life, health, and finance. Till next time, peace.